how investing in one property doubled my net worth. So invest in this. I just went from struggling to pay myself for a few months to helping clients and myself grow a six-figure wealth with real estate. In this video, I'll break it down exactly how I did it and how you can do it too without a complicated strategy or endless appraisals. And I'll tell you why. I'll switch screen for a second and I'll share my Google Doc. My Google Doc is also to be found in my community and I'll tell you later about that. So, in the beginning, there were some problems I faced and these are the main problems I had. I was spending money like crazy. I had no purpose. I bought everything I thought I could afford, thought I could want, things I liked. Actually, nothing had serious purpose. So that took me a long time before I realized, hey, this is not the way. Actually, this is not what I want. I got divorced and I got stuck with only my own house and my own income, which also stops you from spending. But then again, if you still want to spend, you have to change something, right? And now, what good would it do if I shared my knowledge in real estate, which was my profession at that time already, so without having proof, right? I was in real estate for such a long time that I exactly knew what to do, and I was helping a lot of people, but I couldn't really help all people because not everybody trusted me because you didn't have the proof. I didn't have enough confidence. I thought I didn't have any credibility for it, so therefore I thought I didn't have enough trust, and maybe people didn't trust it, but I had no goals, I had no money to invest, so what's the use, right? Now, I wrote everything down in this sheet. In this sheet you can look it up, what the steps I made, what I was facing, and if you want a copy of this Google Doc, you can get it in my community. In my community it's free, so just join it. There's a link in the description. Okay, the next steps. What happened? I changed something. What I changed was what I did myself, but also how I approached the things I was facing and how I communicated it with other people. The first thing I did is setting goals. I set goals, stop spending, save your money, work harder, get more income, etc. The goals I set were also the things that I wanted to purchase. I didn't want to just buy a house. I wanted to have a portfolio of real estate. But how you get a portfolio of real estate? Well, if you don't set goals, you're not getting anywhere, right? I started telling people what I wanted. I shared my thoughts. I spoke with colleagues. I communicated my goals to almost everybody. I set my goals, I communicated them, and I told the people around me, hey, I'm busy doing this thing and I want to invest in real estate. I want to have my own portfolio. And a lot of people found it ridiculous because they say, well, you got a lot of money to spend, so why don't you just keep doing it? You got your job and you're happy, right? But I wasn't. So I had to put into practice everything I learned in real estate over the past years. And that led to the next thing. So what happened? I got prepared for what came on my path. Actually, because I am a realtor already, you had a lot of times conversations about real estate, people selling their property, but you never were prepared to buy a property yourself, right? So I was getting ready to do that. And because I also spoke with a lot of people telling what to do, I got more confidence in what I was doing. I had more focus, I increased my input and therefore my output. The conclusion to that was that a lot of people close to me started understanding what I was doing, and some of them were so much trusted in what I was, had so much trust in what I was doing that they actually wanted to invest in me. And that was a really great thing, because the time I got the chance to buy a property that I really wanted, I could go to these people and say, hey, I am investing in this property. Are you willing to invest together with me, or are you gonna invest in me so that I can buy it and I can just pay you back the money? I finally bought my first asset, and then another and another. So, well, at this moment I am facing the next step, and I think that my next step will that will be a big one. So I currently have 12, only 12 spots open for people to work with me one-on-one to get your first asset. But if you're curious, only then, and if you're able, we have to see if you're a good fit. There's a link to apply inside my free community. First come, first serve. Community link will be in the description. Conclusion. I actually doubled my net worth. I doubled it, and actually even beyond that. I think my next step will really get me to a level which a lot of people set a goal to. I want to be a millionaire. Well, I'm close to that. The confidence I've built got there by doing. Believing in yourself. Confidence can be built, and I can help you build it. You will be prepared for what's coming. Talking to all the people really helped me understanding that you can listen to people. When you talk to people, not only talk about yourself, but if you start listening and be interesting, childlike curiosity, hey, what you're doing, what is your plan, where are you going, what do you want to achieve, things like that, they will really help you to listen to the people. And then you learn from people, and then you understand what they're doing, and then you can talk about things like life and real estate and future plans. So if you have enough confidence and you start talking with people, you are also getting yourself in the position to buy someone's asset. So, last conclusion, very important one, I should have started earlier. And I think that everybody of you can do that too. I'd like to see you soon. Leave a comment in the chat. Leave a comment behind, and I'll reply to those. I thank you for watching, and you're all great. See ya.